Hey guys, welcome back. We'll continue from where we left it, that is, the need for C++. So, C language was built in during 1970s. Both were built C and C++ during 1970s. C in the beginning of 1970s. Okay, so which led to the development of C in 1970s. This C++ was built during the ending of 1970s, I guess. So you will see that where is it built? Yes, as the ending of 1970s during 1979. The one more thing you need to remember regarding C++ from this paragraph is that the guy invented in it is Bojanis Strausstrup. It's difficult to pronounce, but it's really worth it. You need to remember it. Bojanis Strausstrup is its name, and he developed the C++ in Bell's lab. C++ is also known as C with classes, as you can see. Okay, we also call it as C with classes because in C language, as now I hope you know, C is structured language and C++ is object-oriented language. What is object-oriented language? Object-oriented language is simply using use of class within the programming languages, and that is object-oriented language. Okay, of course it has some more features like encapsulation, which we'll understand afterwards, but right now in just basic one sentence you can say object-oriented programming language are those which has classes within it. So in C language we include a feature called class, and that made it C++. That's why C++ is also known as C with classes. So if anyone asks you, hey, do you know C with classes? You should know, of course I do. C language was object-oriented programming language as what has been described. But there is no need to highlight it because it's been mentioned afterwards, and we are over here for Java. So now you have a basic knowledge of of the one of the most powerful and most common languages, C and C++. We can move towards Java. So first of all, who created the Java? James Gosling is the guy who created Java. Of course, there were more members like Patrick Norton, Chris Rock, Ed Frank, and others, but you do not need to remember all of them, okay? You just need to remember the leader one. And the team leader was James Gosling. He is the guy who has contributed the most. That is to say, he has taken every world knows him as the sole contributor. So you need to remember it. So the language Java was initially called OIC. Okay, yeah, you need to remember this too. Now this is the most important thing, guys, and it is actually asked somewhat about 70 to 80% during exams and in interviews. The question is, what is difference between C++ and Java? A program, what is the sole reason of development of Java? What is it? And even the expert Java programmers don't know how to tell it. So the reason is that, see, we have made a software using JAWS. Suppose Media Player. Sorry guys. Suppose we have made Media Player software using C++. The thing is that, fine, on the XP operating system, you compile the software and then run it. It's like it runs. Now, suppose the same software you need to run onto the Mac OS X. I'm talking about this highlighted. I'm explaining you this highlighted thing. Suppose the same thing, the same software you need to run onto the Mac OS. How then you will once again need the whole C++ compiler to compile the language, and then can run software. So the thing is, at each every OS, if you have developed software with C++, you need a full-fledged compiler. This is not the case with Java, guys. Java, actually, wherever you see a Java language or Java product, I think at most of the time you will see one line, and that's the Java official motto. Java developers official motto, and it is write once, use anywhere. That's the power. I create a software using Java, and guess what? I can run it in any operating system, whether it's mobile, whether it's laptop, whether it's Mac OS X, whether it's camera, anything. The only thing we require is Java Virtual Machine. What is Java Virtual Machine? You'll get to know about it afterwards. There's no need for it. For now, I think that's enough for you. For now, we'll continue this thing within our next tutorial. Thanks for watching. Like, comment and subscribe, and let me know if there is anything missing in these tutorials. If you tell me, I may correct it off.